All right, guys, here we are again, and welcome to Nana Joe's Kitchen. Today, we're going to make mole from scratch. It's actually easier than what you think, especially when you make a lot of it and then you freeze it and that way you don't have to make any more. So these are the chiles we're going to use. Depending on how spicy you want it, you're going to use more chile de árbol. Since I do tend to talk a lot, I am going to put the ingredients on the screen for you guys. We're also going to need 2 tomatoes, half an onion, about 5 garlic cloves, y un platano macho, which is the green plantains. Now for the nuts and seeds, I like to use pepita, which is pumpkin seeds. Some people use peanut butter. I like to use peanuts. We're also going to use almond, raisins, walnuts, cinnamon stick, a tortilla. If you have animal crackers, you can use a handful of that or the galletas Maria. And we needed a bolillo, but I didn't have it, so we're going to use whatever bread we have. Now, for the spices, you're going to use cumin, oregano, cloves, peppercorns, allspice, and chocolate. You can use the pucks if you like your mole more sweeter. I use the actual cacao nubs or whatever the hell they're called. This is the fun part where your house starts smelling super bomb. You're going to fry up everything. And I like to do the wet parts first or last, whichever order. I just don't do them together, because then the chiles get like a little on the soggy side and they don't get nice and crispy, you know. Oh, be careful because you can burn those cookies because they have a lot of sugar. Anyways, once everything has been nice and toasted, just a little light toast, okay? We're not going to overdo it or the mole is going to become bitter. Then it's time to rehydrate everything. And this is the chicken that we cooked. I used 2 whole chickens and I cooked it with a whole onion, a whole garlic head, some bay leaves, salt, and chicken bouillon. Do not throw away this broth, okay? This is going to come in clutch. We're going to use the broth to rehydrate our chiles and our nuts. And speaking of nuts, I live around walnut trees and it's walnut season. So they shook those damn trees and my allergies are killing me. I can barely even catch my breath talking. But anyways, guys, we are going to add the chicken broth to our merjurje here. And then we're going to bring this up to a boil. Let it boil for about 10 minutes. I think that's enough time. Once it's cooled off, you're gonna blend it, okay? And this is when I bought my new blender and I was like, okay, we need a smooth ass mole. Let's put this blender to the test because the mole sauce needs to be super smooth. So if your blender does not work, just blend that shit like 2 or 3 times. Anyways, chicken broth. Remember, do not throw that shit away. It comes in clutch. We're going to use the chicken broth to blend this sauce, make it super nice and smooth. Depending on how runny you like your mole, I like it a little bit on the thicker side, so I'm going to add a little bit less chicken broth. But if you like it more runny, then just add more. Also, taste. If it needs salt, add more salt. If it needs more, I don't know, if you like it more sweet, I don't know, add some more chocolate or sugar. My mom makes her mole a little bit more sweeter, and I'm a fan, but not much of a fan, because sometimes I like my shit to burn. Well, not too much, but you know what I mean. Anyways, using some chili oil, that's for me because I like my shit to burn. We are going to fry up an onion and then fry up our sauce. Once your sauce comes to a light simmer, then it's ready. You can let this cool, freeze that mother trucker. You don't have to do this shit again. And there's so many things you can do besides just chicken mole. You can make some enmoladas, some wet burritos. You can also make chicken wings, which I have a recipe for. But anyways, today is just traditional mole. So we're going to add our sauce to the chicken, and then we're going to add some sesame seeds just for garnish. And there you have it, guys. That's how you make mole from scratch. Hope you like this recipe. Bye.